What's up, hypnotist Zach Pinsons here, and in this video I'm going to teach you how you can hypnotize yourself to fall asleep faster. You might have seen some of my videos where I snap my fingers and say the word sleep to hypnotize people to experience a super relaxed trance, but the thing is that when I hypnotize people, they're not actually fully asleep. Because if they were, they wouldn't be able to hear or understand anything that I say. But when people are hypnotized, they're in a sleep-like state of relaxation and concentration where they focus on the sound of my voice and my suggestions to the point that they become the reality that they experience. But if they were asleep and didn't hear anything that I say, it would be really boring and nothing would really happen. But that being said, just because people aren't fully asleep when I hypnotize them doesn't mean I can't take those same hypnotic techniques and tools and tricks one step further to the point that it actually can help people to fall asleep, help you sleep better, faster, quicker, more efficiently, which will improve your life, because when you sleep better, you feel better. When you feel better, your life's better, right? I'm sure you know that when you get better sleep, your immune system improves. It helps you be less likely to catch a disease or catch an illness. It helps your mental health, because when you have improved sleep, when you get enough sleep, you're less likely to be stressed, anxious, depressed. So more sleep is a really good thing. So in this video, I'm going to teach you the 2 techniques you need to be able to relax both physically and mentally, because when you're relaxed physically and mentally, your brain, your body doesn't know what else to do but to drift off into beautiful dreamland, falling asleep, right? So the first technique I'm going to teach you is physical relaxation, and to achieve physical relaxation, we're going to use the hypnotic technique known as progressive relaxation. Progressive relaxation works exactly as it sounds. You relax progressively, starting with one part of your body, the top, working down every body part until you get to the bottom. And so the way that you'll use this is you'll start whatever position that you know you'd usually fall asleep in, whether you sleep on your back, on your side, on your stomach, or even if you're sitting in a plane or a bus or a car, or sleeping sitting, it doesn't really matter. Whatever position you would sleep in, put yourself in that position and start relaxing each body part from the very top of your head down to your forehead, your eyes, your nose, your mouth, your chin, what's after your chin, your neck, well, anatomy, right? All the way down to your very bottom of your feet. One thing that will help is if you imagine sort of an invisible scan that's progressing over your body. And as the scan passes over each part, that part becomes completely frozen, paralyzed, locked, and it doesn't move anymore. So the further the scan works down your body, the more frozen you become, until the scan goes all the way down to the very end of your body and you become completely like a statue in whatever that original position you stayed in was, so that you can fall asleep. Right? Now, as you're starting this out, let that scan go really slowly. Give yourself as much time as you need to relax each part of your body as you go down from the top to the bottom. The more you do this, the better that you'll get. The faster you go, that scan can go quicker. But as you get started, just let that scan take its time to relax and freeze each part of your body, slowly just turning you into a statue. And once you've completed that scan, it's gone all the way down to the bottom of your feet, the tips of your toes, then you move on to the next part, which is the mental relaxation. Because psychologically, your mind responds to where your body's at physiologically. So when you're really relaxed, then it can allow your mind to relax to get to the point of actually falling asleep. But you know that oftentimes you don't have problems just laying down and relaxing in bed. It's just that your mind is still racing about what you did earlier today, what you're going to do tomorrow, how late you're getting to bed, how early you have to get up. Your mind is thinking about so much, which is what makes it harder to fall asleep. And so the hypnotic technique that I want to teach you to be able to mentally relax is known as hypnotic suggestion. And so the best way to mentally relax is to literally clear your mind, empty your mind. When there's no thoughts, your mind will naturally just drift off and fall asleep. And that's why it's easier for you to fall asleep in math class in school or in a board meeting at work, because in the board meeting, you're bored, right? You're bored when it's a really boring class. And so there's nothing for your mind to do but just drift off. So when there's no thoughts in here, when there's nothing happening, there's nothing for your mind to do but just drift off and fall asleep. So that's where the hypnotic suggestion comes in to really achieve that. So you can use a physical visualization suggestion of imagining your mind is sort of like a steel rubber trap that nothing can come in. Any thought that tries to come in your mind just bounces right off and can't enter your mind. Or if you're already thinking thoughts, you already have thoughts in your mind, I want you to use the word empty. And keep repeating the word empty to yourself over and over in your mind. Empty, empty, empty. And empty acts as hypnotic suggestion to empty your mind. Anytime you start to think a thought, just replace it with empty. Oh, what am I going to empty? Oh, how empty? What time do I need to empty? Just completely repeat the word empty over and over in your mind to the point that there's no more thoughts in your mind, just the word empty. And the word empty acts as a hypnotic suggestion to both empty your mind of thoughts, but also distractions, tensions, anything that's holding you back from achieving relaxation. And you'll notice that the more you say that word empty in your mind, the more relaxed you start to feel, the more open-minded and clear-headed you start to feel, and the more you can let yourself just drift off and relax. So physically relax using progressive relaxation and mentally relax using hypnotic suggestion will help you achieve a state of sleep super fast, super efficiently. Now, just like anything else, it'll take practice, right? So the first time you do it, you might not notice right away anything different, any results. But the more that you do it, it maybe take a couple days, maybe a couple weeks, but the more that you do it, the better you get. The better you get, the faster you'll get. The faster you get, the faster you sleep, and that's the point, all right? So relax progressively and use hypnotic suggestion to clear your mind, and those are the two techniques that will help you to sleep better. Especially if you can avoid any physical or mental stimulation at the end of the night, that will really help as well too. So if you can avoid any exercise or heavy movement to avoid getting really physically hyped up, makes it hard to relax physically. If you can avoid any emotional or mental stimulation, consuming any sort of information. I know a lot of you use your phones or watch TV or use a computer right before bed, but a lot of times that's processing information. And as soon as your head hits the pillow, that's the time your mind starts thinking about that social media post or that YouTube video that you just watched or whatever content you are consuming. And so if you can, before you go to bed, just don't consume any information, let yourself wind down. But if you do feel the need to consume information, then you just jump right in bed or shut your phone off and then shut the light off, and that's when you're trying to sleep. Use these techniques, use the progressive relaxation, and use hypnotic suggestion to clear your mind and make it empty to really improve your sleep. And you're really going to notice that these two techniques will really, really help you sleep better. And again, when you sleep better, you feel better. When you feel better, you live better. And at the end of the day, that's what it's all about. All right? So that was a video. Hope you guys enjoyed it. I know this was a little bit different than I usually do as far as content. It wasn't as entertaining as my other videos, but it was educational, informational, and that's what hypnosis is about, right? Sometimes it can be entertaining and fun and silly, and sometimes it can be transformational and informational, educational, help you change your life. So if you want me to make more content like this, let me know. Leave a comment on what you want me to teach next or use hypnosis, teach you how to hypnotize yourself to experience. Don't forget to like the video, subscribe to the channel if you enjoyed it. And yeah, that's it. So my name has been Zach Pinsence. Thank you guys for watching. And until the next video, sweet dreams, happy sleeping, and sleep!